Right then. Concentrate on your deck. Give you some time. Deck 1 is the Goddess deck. Deck 2 is the Lightworkers deck. Deck 3 is the Wisdom deck. Deck 4 is the Wicker deck. So don't deviate from your deck. 1, 2, 3 or 4. You'll only confuse spirit if you do. No logic to it. Don't try and figure it out. Don't overthink it too much. Just pick your deck. We're going to start with the Goddess deck. The Aboriginal Goddess deck. It's not just Aboriginal goddesses, so I don't know why they call it the Aboriginal Goddess deck. So concentrate on your deck. 1 card for those that pick this deck, please, Spirit. What do we need to know? Acceptance. You just have to accept things as they are right now. Before release comes acceptance. Accept your situation for as it is. And it's your heart chakra, so you need to heal your heart. Acceptance is a humbling experience and a difficult emotion to nurture and develop. Acceptance means trusting that everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. And when life throws you its best and worst, acceptance is trusting it's all part of your journey. Recognising and finding the tolerance and understanding we need to get through such situations is truly the stuff that spiritual ascension is all about. It's finding the courage to explore the positive, the negative aspects of the situation. Sometimes we feel that all is lost and the situation is too far gone to bring it back to where you want it or need it to be. Just stop for a minute and reassess the situation. Is it really that far gone? Or has it just headed off on a different track that you wasn't planning? You're so caught up in controlling the situation that you're missing the wonderful things happening around you as a result of the situation. Many good things have occurred either directly or indirectly due to turmoil and confusion surrounding this event, which you perceive as losing control. It's not yours to control. Acceptance is just letting go. You will get to the finish line, maybe not first, but the journey there will be worth the delay, and the prize at the end is much bigger than what you'd have expected. Let the universe do what it does best and show her and allow her to create a wonderful ending to this situation. So get out your own way. Sorry, it's the Lightworkers deck. Deck 2. Concentrate on your deck. 1 card for the Lightworkers deck, please, Spirit. What do we need to know? Many cards we haven't seen yet in this deck. The Warrior Woman. So somebody has to fight for what they believe in. If you know any Jones in spirit, this is a very particular card for that. So, Joan of Arc, the Warrior Woman, number 56. You're here for a reason, and you are being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Are you living a heart and soul-led life? Living it is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-led life requires courage to triumph over your fears. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have towards answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. So maybe you should just answer that phone. Sometimes fear is an indication that we're facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage, and her famous line was, "I'm not afraid, I was born for this." But the thing about courage is, it's not possible without fear. So if you're feeling afraid, what is needed is courage. And courage comes from living from your heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fears in this light, then uncomfortable as it may feel, it's actually a sign that you're on the right track. So have you answered your deepest calling? Or are you fearing too much? Third deck. Pick a card, any card. Which one will it be? Concentrate. One card, Spirit, please, for the Wisdom deck. The Lady of the Gift. So, tithing, taxation. The Lady of the Gift is the number 20. The Lady of the Gift brings a message of tithing. To be your ally, she requires you to look at the nature and method of your giving to others. The world is your altar, and you only need to distribute 10% of your wealth to others to ensure that the flow continues. This doesn't necessarily mean giving money away, nor does it imply direct action of charity. Even though the tradition of tithing is material, in fact the kind of tithing the lady asks isn't tangible or material at all. She's asking you to look at all human beings as important in the divine scheme of things and show others that you believe in them. Pay attention to how you treat people and be mindful of your perceptions, even the seeming poor stranger. If you see others as successful and abundant and act as if you believe they have value, blessings all around are assured. Your belief in others has a greater value than you could ever fathom. This only guarantees your success long term. Remember that you can only keep what you're willing to give. So you need to keep something back for yourself, but give as much as you can, because it will always come back to you tenfold. The final card is the Wicker deck. So, one card, Spirit, please, a Wicker. The Maypole. 1st of May, massively important, and the number 9. Beltane. It's the Celtic Cross Quarter Day. It is the divine masculine and the divine feminine meeting, uniting with a lover to bring summer abundance, fruitfulness to the world. There is the ecstasy of a passionate union that cannot be denied. Listen for what calls to your heart and give yourself completely to it, whether it's another person, a project, or an adventure. There will be a celebration, and it will be celebrated with passion and sexuality. You need to embrace this passion. You need to feed your senses. So, thanks for listening.